where we literally spent the entire day on the beach.
We were at the beach for 8 hours at Ipanema.
And we were on Ipanema for about 8 hours, yeah. And unfortunately, we picked the one Bahaku that didn't have food. So I got grumpy. Oh, yeah, the photos were good. So Denise is another Musa from Australia. She's in the comment section for those of you who cannot see. I went to dinner with some muses last night, and we had a good time. The meal was... good time. The meal was incredibly expensive. It's probably the most expensive meal I have ever had in Rio de Janeiro, and I will never go to a restaurant again without checking the prices. That's all I have to say about that. I will never do that again. Today we got stuffed for like $15. You know what I mean? With good food. And yeah, last night I spent an insane amount of money. Insane. So I don't spend that kind of money in Atlanta to eat. I'm certainly not going to spend it here in Rio, where it's like 4 to 1, 4 USD, 4 reais to $1, and I spent significantly more than I would spend in America. So that was kind of crazy, but we did have a good time though. I'm not gonna lie, we had a really good time. But I did a Q&A. I tried to answer the questions that I got on Facebook. I may put this out there again so people can ask me other questions that weren't asked here. And this way we can, help people get a little more information about what it is like to do Carnaval in Rio, to be Musa, to be Passista, to be just in an ala in general, or just to be in Brazil for Carnaval.
Just coming to Rio, or just coming to Rio in general.
Yeah, we can answer those questions for you as best we can. So I'll do this again, but it is midnight here. 1999, you did a month in Italy and a month in Spain. Where else you go, Rachel? Come on. Like every year you going somewhere for a month. Peru, Argentina again, Central America, Detroit for the Obama campaign. And then you spent a month in Brazil in 2014. That's dope. West Africa, South Africa. So Rachel understands. Yeah, that was the year we were here.
Yeah, man, we don't travel.
I think that Americans in general, but Rachel, I know you don't really identify as American, but people who live and work in America, we don't typically take the vacation time that we're given, and even the time that we're offered, we don't negotiate or try to take more than that. You know what I mean? Because we feel like, oh my God, if they can function without us, then our life is over and we're not going to be able to live. And it is a concern. We both still have that fear, but we try to temper that with, okay, we have these amazing experiences that will serve us when we, go back and we can start other businesses. So, hey, Adrian. You missed the Q&A. We're getting ready to cut out of here now, but I'm going to post this video after the fact, and you guys can go back and watch it. If you have any other questions, I'm going to post another post that says, question, next year out of 10, how definitely will you do Passista with me? Ooh. I'm going to give you a 7 on that. 7's pretty good that I will do Passista with you. Depends on the school. But I will do Passista for somebody next year because you guys look like you had so much fun, even though you guys were parading in full freaking daylight with Mocidade. Everybody else's parades were overnight, and you guys were having breakfast samba. So you're doing it. She said she's doing 11. So yeah, I definitely want to do it with you guys. Definitely. I don't want to. I feel like I got left out of that one because I do not remember that offer coming down the pike. But I definitely want to do Passista. I just gotta get my feet together because I hurt my ankle this year. So I'm kind of glad I didn't do Musa because I hurt my ankle in 2018, and I don't know if I could have handled dancing that many nights in a row in heels on concrete. So I feel like next year I might be better prepared, pending that I don't injure that ankle any further. Like when I get home, I'm gonna do the event that I plan to do, where I do a show in my new Fantasia from this year. But I intend to elevate this ankle for a little while, just to make sure that I don't like injure it any further. But yeah, that's the reason that I'm kind of glad I didn't do Pasista this year. For those of you who do not know, Pasistas are like the professional dancers of the Samba school. There's usually quite a few of them, and they dance down, and Denise is a Pasista and a Musa, and she's like amazing. So I definitely want to dance with her. It was nice to be Musa with you this year, and I look forward to doing
I'll be
more.
honored to pick up all y'all stuff that falls on.
Edric wants to be a Pollo again. You see I'm wearing his Pollo shirt. Edric wants to be a Pollo again. I think he enjoyed the experience of like walking down the Avenida with all the lights and seeing all of us do our thing. So yeah, he's always all about doing the Carnaval stuff. It ate up a lot of our time while we were here, but he was a really good sport about it. And so now I'm letting him drag me around Rio wherever he wants to go. Nidroy, Museum of Modern Art, go see some really random things that I would probably not go to, but I'm gonna go because he did all the Carnival things. So that is all, good people. Like I said, it is midnight here in Rio. We have to work out tomorrow with the trainer because we paid for a month and we intend to take advantage of that. And I'm gonna finish my cachaça and then a glass of water and then go to bed. So if you guys have more questions, like I said, I'm gonna do another post.
It doesn't have to be Carnival related.
Yeah,
just,
no.
Rio questions, like
Yeah,
whatever.
if you got Rio questions, I'm gonna do another post tomorrow morning for you guys to leave more questions there, and I will do my best to get around to answering those in the next few days as well. So we're not gonna do another live video tomorrow, but we'll probably do more. I already know what I want to talk about at the beginning of the next video. It's going to be about being in shape for Carnival. Shit's important.
About losing the fat.
Yes, I got told of losing the fat. I got told I need to losing the fat. Losing. I got told this, yes.
You must losing the fat.
You must losing the fat. So I'll tell you guys more about that. But also, I understand now why the girls are in the shape that they are in, because carrying around the shits is some shits. Okay, so alright guys. Good night. We'll talk to you guys soon. Say boa noite.
Boa noite.
This Portuguese is so